Hi, I'm Candace Cotton. I'm the founder of Sufficient Grace Ministries, where our mission is to create awareness for the prevention of child molestation and sexual abuse, and also to help find healing from past sexual abuse through Christ. Today, I want to answer the question, what is sex trafficking? Sex trafficking is something that is very prevalent in society today. It is something that goes on in almost every neighborhood around the country and around the world. And it's also kind of goes along with human trafficking, which is something different, but it can also include sex trafficking in it. But today we're going to specifically talk about what is sex trafficking and how you can spot it. According to amaze.org, sex trafficking happens when someone causes another person to participate in a sexual behavior for exchange for something of value. Now, the something of value can be a variety of things. It can be money, it could be food, it could be shelter or clothes, it could be drugs, a job, transportation. It can even be something as simple as someone promising you that they're going to be in a relationship with you, or someone giving you love or affection could be a reason that something that they use to pull you into sex trafficking. It can be anything of value that a person holds value in. So if your value system is love, then someone may withhold love from you unless you do something like prostitute and make money for them. So that's just an example of what sex trafficking is. It's important to know that anybody can be a sex trafficker, and anyone could be a victim of sex trafficking. I know we think of victims of sex trafficking as people being like on the street, like prostitutes and things like that, but you have to really think, where did it start? It could have started with them running away or getting kidnapped, or different situations where they were given away for sex from their parents. There's different situations of why people get into that lifestyle, but most of the time they're not in it because they want to be. Most of the time they're being manipulated or forced into the sex trafficking business. One example of how a person could be sex trafficked is a child with parents that are on drugs, either a mother or father, or maybe both of their parents, and the parents give their child away for sexual favors to their drug dealer in exchange for the drugs instead of giving them money. That's just one example of how sex trafficking works. It's always a victim who is the money or the value, and they're getting exchange for goods. So and it could be money, like someone that's prostituting on the street, or it can be shelter, someone promising you that they will give you clothes or food. One very vulnerable population of people that are very prevalent to being sex trafficked is runaway teens. Runaway teens is very vulnerable because they are lacking the most basic of necessities, such as food and shelter. So sometimes people that are looking to sex traffic other people are looking for teenagers that need these basic necessities, and they promise them that they will give them a place to stay, give them some nice clothes to wear, and give them food to eat in exchange for them selling their body and them bringing the teens bringing them back the money. And sometimes they're promising them protection, because when you're a runaway teen living on the street, you're vulnerable to so many different things: getting raped, getting abused, getting killed. And sometimes you might be looking for someone that you can trust to protect you. And a sex trafficker may be the person that steps in and say, hey, if you do this for me, at least I will protect you on the street. So what are some signs that someone is being sex trafficked? One sign would be that they have bruises that they cannot explain. Say, for instance, it is a teen and they're in school with you, and you notice that they might have a black eye or bruises on their arms or legs or on the back of their neck or something like that. That might be a sign that not only maybe they might be being abused, but they might also be involved in sex trafficking. And another sign is they may have a sudden increase in money, like they have extra money to spend, and it's something that cannot be explained. Like they haven't gotten it from their parents. You know, they might come to school with new clothes or a new car, and it's something that they can't get on their own because they don't have a job. So those are two clues that this person might be involved in sex trafficking. Another clue that someone might be involved in sex trafficking is a child or a teen talking about an older person that they are involved with. They might say that they're dating someone that is an adult, or that they're just having sex with someone that is an adult. And that may be a clue that they are being sex trafficked, or that this person is just a pedophile and they need to be stopped. So these are 3 signs of a person being sex trafficked. There's many other things that you can look for. And if you suspect that someone is being sex trafficked, ask questions. Ask them, where did you get this money from? Or where did you get those new clothes from? Or where did you get those bruises from? Or who is this man that you keep talking about? It's very important, especially if you have a teen and they go out and they come home and you don't know where they've been or who they've been with. It's important to ask questions and to see what's going on in their lives. And if you suspect that someone in your life, whether it be a teen, an adult, anybody, is being sex trafficked, call your local law enforcement agency. And I will leave contacts in the description box of the National Sex Trafficking Hotline, and also the National Runaway Hotline. So that's all I have for you today. I thank you for joining me, and have a great day.